there, crafters. I'm Miss Lisa, and we're here at the Fayette County Public Library today, and you've joined me for the Crafty Corner. Today, we are going to make this awesome 3D fish in the waves project, okay? And so when you come to the library and grab a packet, you'll have everything that you need in order to make this really cool, awesome 3D fish in the waves project. So in your packet, you're going to have this weird piece of paper with all these scribbly lines and dots. You are going to have 4 fish, and you are going to have a colored piece of cardstock. Now the cardstock's going to be different in every packet, but that's okay, it's just the background, okay? And so the first thing you probably want to do is to color your fish. Now we've got all kinds of fish books here at the library, and the one that I was mimicking was the rainbow fish. And so when I used marker on my fish, I colored all the little scales different colors, and you can do the same, or you can try to mimic a different type of fish. And so you can see here I've already cut out some fish today, and I've got them colored. Now you have 4 fish but only 2 wiggly eyes. So what we're going to do is draw an eye on 2 of your fish and glue the wiggly eyes on the other 2. If you have other wiggly eyes at home, you can put all 4 fish with wiggly eyes, but we're just going to supply you with 2. So I'm going to go ahead and put those in there. If you want to draw a little mouth, you could do that. Another fun thing you can do with the fish is to take your scissors and just to cut a whole bunch of little teeny tiny cuts here on their tail so that they sort of fan out. That's another option that you can do to make your fish a little different. All right, so we've got our fish cut out and colored. We've got the eyes on. Here's the tricky part of this project. You're going to take your blue piece of paper and fold it in half. Now you don't want to actually really crease it too much, but I'm just going to slightly crease it. But you want it right here in half, and then you're going to take your scissors and you're going to follow the line. So you're going to go up and down and follow that line. This is how you are going to make the waves and make your project 3D. Do not go further than the line at the end. Okay, do not go longer than the line suggests. Stay right on that line. If you don't cut very well, you may need a mom or a dad or an older brother or sister to help you with this part. Okay, so you just want to cut on all of those squiggly lines, and that's going to make our waves. All right, so we've got all those pieces and cuts. Now we're going to use this side. Okay, don't use the side where the lines are. Now you see where all those dots are? That's where we're going to glue. So we are going to just put a dot of glue on each of those little dots. And we're going to glue just those little dots down, not the whole piece of paper. Okay, we're also going to glue both of the sides down. So I'm going to go ahead and just put a line on the one side, and then we'll glue the other side in a minute. So we're going to flip this over, and we want the background to show through a little bit. Okay, here's the part that's tricky. You got to know where those dots were. Okay, so the dots, and you're going to want to squish it in. Okay, so that, let's see, I think the dots were there. So wherever the dots are not, that's the part you're going to want to poof up. Okay, so then it alternates back and forth, back and forth. So this part's going to poof up, that part's down, this part's up. It might be a good idea to go ahead now and to really be able to glue both ends. That way you can poof it up. Okay, so you're going to leave about a 1/2 inch of your pretty cardstock. All right, so let me figure this out again. I think this was down. Okay, so there may be an easier way of figuring this out. There we go, up and down. So this one's down, so this one's up. Okay. So this is actually going to give you some little shelves for the fish to stand on. So let me see, we only have the bubble there. I can feel my dots on here. So this one's going to poof up. And on the top, that one went down. Okay, so you should have every other one. This is poofing, and then the middle poofs, and then the two sides poof, and the middle one, and the two sides, and the middle. Whoops, this one overlapped a little bit. And then the two sides. Okay, so then when you set it up, you can see that you have all these little waves. So you're going to take your fish and figure out where you want to set them in the waves. Now, if you really want to like hang this, I actually glued just a little bit of glue on the top of each fish so that it would stay in place. Okay, so wherever you decide you want to put your fish, you might want to just give it a little glue on the back. You can stick it in the wave and then glue it down. Okay, so I'm just gonna stick this here, put a little glue there. That way they don't come jumping out of the waves. We'll put this one up here in this wave and glue it down here. Now all of these fish are going the same direction, and they're like a school of fish. And you can read about schools of fish in some of our books at the library. So there we go, boys and girls. Isn't this an awesome project? Takes a little trickiness to get those waves in there, but this is the Fish in the Waves project from Miss Lisa here at the Crafty Corner at the Fayette County Public Library. All right, boys and girls, come see me again next week for another really cool craft. Bye now.